Yes, my peeps, welcome to the channel, Yardman Second Chance. You don't know, how we do it over here, so big up Father God, preservation of life and for health and strength. And we see another nice, beautiful day. But big up all my subscribers, Don't know one Yardman Second Chance channel. Well, I see Sumfest done and gone, Seeing, but there's a controversy how we're flying at the air. Foot me here with it first, I said, boy, Babyface, this up Beres, hamond and him crew them. I said them have to clear the place backstage. So him can perform, him no want to see no man around backstage when him a perform on the stage. Just the other day I said, Burner boy, disrespect steel pulse. So when me hear that now, me I say, wagwan, what this? This is just a hearsay thing still, so we don't know. Seeing? So, I just scatter forward out and I explain the thing, the whole situation, how it really go down. So, I must say, I don't like where foot of hype I talk about. It's like a rumor thing that. So, I must set the record straight. But I could hear a foot of hype first. And then we jump to Skatta barrel. Seeing?
It's supposed to be Babyface, right? My name Kevin Babyface Edmonds, right? Or something like that. Was theme time. All of a sudden, me hear them say, first me get a call what upset me. I want to talk to Babyface. Me don't know if him a watch this as somebody there around can show him. But if you're there around Babyface right now and you see this, show him because I want to hear what I say.
See that?
Now Kenneth Babyface Edmonds. Before the announcement come on the TV, somebody there at the show and call me and tell me say, your people them are run with everybody from backstage. I said nobody not for the backstage when you are forward. At this time, our group we're living right now, because you know Bob Marley the ultimate. Our Gather music right now, Beres hamond was backstage when you make a speech there, or when you send the order there. And I was told that who tell Beres say him have to left backstage. No Kenneth Babyface Edmonds or Kevin or what you want here. Don't ever get it mama bleeding blood. Hey, don't ever get it twisted in your head. So you're bigger than Beres? Big disrespect. Me I say the man say him nah go up on stage until everybody from backstage move, including the goat, the outer order, Babyface, your outer order. You disrespect Jamaica. Babyface, do not trick yourself, my youth. Babyface, you like your song, let me know. You're a great writer, you're a great artist, you're a great talent, But all you fi send message about nobody around there dry off him sweat and a cool off. And them a tell Beres say him have to get up out and tent him have to cut. You're mad. You're out of order, bro.
Well, your foot are just down Babyface right there, so. But that's called to Skatta. And I saw the thing go down. So, Skatta will come make you hear what I go on.
We take it very serious. So this is why every year we try to do a better job and improve on the things that need to be improved on. And when we make mistakes and we acknowledge them and we try to fix them every year. That's how you get better. Acknowledging your errors, adjusting, and over time you get to a certain level of perfection. Not perfect, certain level of perfection, because you have a man named Murphy, you just run in and just kick with your foot more time. But you have to be able to pick yourself up back and move on and still do a good show for the patrons. That being said, a brethren got on in live today and made a reference to a particular artist, not even a particular artist, made reference to Babyface and Beres Hamond, and said a lot of things. Said a whole heap of things, right? And a lot of it, practically all of it, misinformation. Now, as we all know, Beres are the pillar of reggae music. Every single Jamaican, local and abroad, almost everybody will know about Beres Hamond have a different kind of connection with him and just love him more than them love any other artist. One reason, aside from his voice and his talent, you never hear Beres Hamond name calling on no cascas. You never hear Beres Hamond name mix up in a nothing negative. It's always positivity, and when you go around Beres, that is the kind of attitude in exert. Nothing but positivity and laugh and reasoning. See me? So I never intend to do no live. I drive coming from country and I want to call me and I say, yo, you need to address something right now. See it on Instagram on Pinko, like, so Skatta, you need to address this right now. I never have no intention to address nothing. I'm saying I run go over Pinko to check it out. And to my surprise, the brethren draw Beres Hamond in some wall of negativity, right? And this negativity is based on hearsay, because the brethren wasn't at the show. He said he got a call and he heard this and he heard that and he heard this and all of them stuff there. So these things are people are spew stuff is hearsay. But social media is a very powerful platform and hearsay can go a very far away. You understand me? And when them mix up somebody like Beres Hamond now, I have to take the owners to say, no, I have to address this, because as I said before, Beres name never call upon nothing negative yet. So this is the only reason why I have to say, yo, I have to address this. So here it goes. Now, what he said was, Beres Hamond was disrespected by Babyface, because Babyface was in the venue and decided that he was not going to leave his tent to go on stage until we cleared the backstage area and ushered everybody out, including Beres Hamond. Serious allegation. He went further to say that we, Sumfest staff, threw Beres out of the backstage area and ran everybody out. It's not a serious allegation. Beres Hamond has been doing Reggae Sumfest consistently for the last, I think he missed last year, but before that he did it, what, 2 or 3 years in a row, from 2019. Huh? 2 first and now this year. Now when Beres Hamond lock in with a promoter, it's not because of a money thing, it's because Beres Hamond acknowledge that these people have an understanding and I can work with them. It is not easy for any promoter to book Beres Hamond. When we just take over Sumfest, it took us a while to even get a proper meeting with Beres and his manager. Mr. Walsh. It took us a long time to get to a negotiating table to have a proper discussion about Beres appearing on the show. Him now, come on. So when you say Beres the Sumfest 2-3 years, it means he's confident in the Sumfest team and he's locked in. And there's a few promoters when deal with on that basis there, and we are one of them. And we love that and we respect it. So to think that we are gonna for people to assume that we are starstruck by any other artist, that we would go right into Beres tent and disrespect him or ask him to leave, is beyond me. It just shows the level of crabbing a barrel and negativity where we harbor as black people amongst each other. We're ready to spew negativity based on hearsay, even if it means calling up one another with giant name. This man never did the show and never seen or heard for himself, but him go on live where it can be shared to thousands and millions of people go speak about one another. I can't being disrespected like Beres not have enough weight to throw around when nobody not even have to try disrespecting like Beres is just a little typical person where anybody can run up on. That is not it. Nobody not disrespect. Nobody not disrespect the chairman of the board. You ever hear the Beres get disrespected, brother? Never. One artist I can tell us I never hear Beres get this. I never hear Beres get this by nobody, not a soul. Never ever. But somebody are gonna hear say and jump on social media because them a clout chase and say Sumfest team, this is what Beres about. Now I am not here to follow that conversation, but because out of the respect of Beres, because his name is thrown into this thing in a negative fashion, out of respect for Beres, I have to address it and clarify it to the wider public out of respect for the chairman of the board. That's the only reason why I am doing this, because 99.9% of the country don't believe this. However, there's a lot of people who still deserve to hear what exactly it is, right? People want to hear exactly what it is, and we have a onus to the public to speak exactly what went down. Now this is exactly what it is. No fluff, no lies, straight from a team member of Reggae Sumfest who has been there during all the negotiations and the happenings on Saturday, 20th of July. Let me get right into it. So I'm gonna flip this camera, right? I'm gonna flip this camera, and what I'm gonna show you is a sketch of our backstage area. I'm gonna flip this camera and show you a sketch of our backstage area. Right, Beres, right? Beres, and Nigel boy part, each of them before me. So I'm gonna flip this camera and show you what our backstage area look like. This is the Reggae Sumfest backstage area. So first I go up on live on TikTok anyway, so I'm not too know it, but I do know how to flip the camera. Flip. So this is a sketch of our backstage area. Reggae Sumfest backstage area, right? Blacks, hold this camera for me, please. So in all times, make sure I get this area. You can get my nice face tonight every now and then, but make sure I say I get this. No, I am not Ralph first, and I am not here to tell you about the weather. This is a version of Reggae Sumfest backstage area. So this is showing you actually probably 95% of what our backstage area look like. All of this. So let me list it properly for you. Artists are dropped off right here. This is the backstage area, let me tell you. And this is our stage. And this is how you enter the stage. You enter the stage from here. Please get the full thing. You don't want them nasty when I do it. You enter the stage from here. You enter the backstage area from right here. Artists are dropped off right here. Now this is a very, very, very small parking area. That bus come in and drop off the artists then. And they go straight to the backstage area. So this is our this is our second to last. We have 4 security points. We have a main gate outside where the bus then pull up. The bus then pull up to the second security post where everybody get off the bus and they are searched and the buses are searched. Then load up back on the bus and go to our third security gate, which is about right here, right Bob? Right here. And everyone now gets off the bus right here. Armbands are checked and they are let in here. So everybody with an armband, as a matter of fact, the bus drive in here, sir. The bus drive in here, so they don't come up, they drive in here, sir. And the security gate lock. Everybody come off, because by this time, by you reach this gate, everybody's supposed to have an armband, especially the ones in the bus. However, things happen, I will tell you about that. But where Beres and all of these people are concerned, this is the story. The bus comes through this drop-off area, everybody unloads, include Beres' team, his band members, backup singers, managers, small entourage, and all of those people. Beres them don't really do big entourage, but his team of essential people that works is a lot of people, and everybody works. they're dropped off here, they are met by our artist liaison. So this is the person who meets the artist and say, Beres is in tent number whatever, artist and say, Beres is in tent number whatever. Beres is in 10. This time Beres was in 10, what's this, 1 or 2? Beres was in tent number 2. Give me Beres sticker, please. Beres was in tent number 2. So this is Beres. I think it's nasty. Oh, good. Y'all see it clear? Y'all see the word clear? Yeah, TV like it has killed. This is Beres tent. Right here. Okay. I'll put on big and try and put it. The marker. Go and show them go and show it to them, blacks. So B is for, this is Beres' tent. Can I see that a little bit? See that a little bit?
Yes, you can.
Okay, this is a Beres tent. Okay, cool, great. Back up with it. You see me, I don't want to show too much now. When you see the full thing. So this is Beres tent. So Beres is dropped off and is escorted via this route here to his tent, which is tent number 2, right here. Right up there, right bowl, baby face or BF, baby face. So same thing goes for baby face. Babyface is dropped off at the artist drop-off point. It has a very large team, probably about 8 lead singers, backup singers, about 4 engineers, band members. So it's a huge team for Babyface and a big team for Beres. These are 2 main acts, top of the line acts. So them crew is huge. Now these tent now, so they had the opportunity to choose. This tent was allotted to Beres because we don't want Beres to walk far, but we don't want to put him too near around crowd or anything, so we put Beres here. Babyface's team wanted to be here. So this is Beres in tent number 2. This is Babyface team in tent number 1. I'm going to show you Nige Boy's tent for a reason, which I am going to get to later on, right? Let me have Nige Boy stick on the brother. This is Nige Boy. A Nige Boy or a Niggy Boy? All respect, Nige Boy. Nige Boy tent, right? So other artists here, Luciana is around here somewhere, and Norris Man is around here somewhere. The reason why I'm focusing on Beres, Babyface, and Nige Boy, because after Nige Boy performed, there was Beres, and after Beres performed, there was Babyface. That is the new segment we're focusing on at the moment. Now, on a typical reggae Sumfest night, show night, all of these areas are occupied by artists. These are holding areas. Artists are in their tent. In these tents, they have a rider where they say they want Hennessy, Red Bull, cranberry, they want water. Only thing we don't give them is weed for some. But almost anything we them want, we make sure certain caliber artists can ask and it is provided. But every artist has water and refreshments. If they want food, they get food too. So these tents are for the artists and their crew members who are working. It's not fully for entourage, but you know in a Jamaica, as we stated, every artist travel with entourage. So a tent that is supposed to occupy 20 people will sometimes have 30 people in it. As long as the artists don't mind and they don't get in the way of other patrons or other guests, we facilitate it, right? So, here's the problem. While this tent will be filled with 20 persons, you will have another 10 loitering in these pathways, in these walkways. Because that's how we stay, we know everybody. So we chill with the artists a little bit. Another half hour before we go on stage, I go walk and I see John Tom and me and John Tom, some of our reason. You understand me? So that's how we stay, we are Jamaica. Nothing wrong with that, it's all love. We know each other, so it's all love and the vibe backstage. Great. Wonderful vibe, you know. So these passageways, these walkways are always packed with people. However, people cannot stay around here and watch the show. Remember, this is backstage, you know. But people cannot stay around here and watch the show. But what Reggae Sumfest facilitates for people who are backstage is another backstage area. Over here. They must see my point, right? Right over here, so you see the whole of that, space and so? This is no passageway, you know. None of these, this is not a passage, it's an open. This is actually another venue where probably can hold 400 or 500 people. Right? We provide this for artists entourage because artists and them entourage can't go up on the stage. Right? So we give them this section with a big screen with great audio to watch the show. Same as one bar right here, sir. So them can drink, them can put out them chair, them can leisure in this area. There's 2 bars there. Talk about them here, man. This is on a TV, brother. There's 2 bars. See the one bar here, sir, and there's another bar here, sir. This big area, this is where the Reggae Sumfest provide the artists entourage. So if we don't want people loitering in these passageways, we don't need to run them out the venue or do anything despicable. We just say, please go to the other black backstage area. Because some artists prefer to not have people standing in front of their tents. Beres, you don't want people standing in front of Beres tent, right? But because Beres tent is around the back here, so you don't get a lot of that. But we always have a problem with people loitering in this area. So these are DSC administration. This is storage, this is where we store food and the drinks to service the tent. This is where we do the internet, these are security posts. A lot of things happen right here. This is total business, but here is artist tent. Now I'm going to slow, I'm going to speed up a little bit. This is another bar, is that what it is, right, Bob? This is another bar to facilitate people that will have loiter in this area, right? On a typical night, a lot of people in both areas. On this Saturday night, however, we understood a security risk. For Babyface has a very big security detail. They outlined that in their contract. They have a very serious security detail and wanted meetings prior to showtime to discuss it. So while they listed that in the contract, we had to have a security meeting with them. Just like if you move with the president, the president's security detail that will visit the site where I'm supposed to make a speech, whatever, and look at the weak areas and point them out and see what they can cover to make the place safe. Sound check there. Babyface's security said these passageways are a bit small, and when we move very fast. What we don't want is to be moving and pushing people down and injuring anybody or injuring our artists or any of your artists, because will be liable for a lawsuit or the other way around. Now, remember these are people, them not come from Jamaica. So them not come and see them virgin and them not come see them friend. Them come see a passageway that they need to get to this tent, and from this tent to Backstage right here. So this is how you enter Backstage. So if they have to move from the drop off point and get to this tent quickly, they are looking at the safest route where there won't be a problem to anybody or anybody be a problem to them. So they ask, can these passageways be cleared when we are moving? That was the request from Babyface team. Not that can you empty Backstage. They asked, can these walkways be cleared? That's a simple ask for the betterment of everybody on the festival. I'm sure everybody agree that. No, Saturday night is very easy to run with reggae sample. It's not like Friday night. Friday night you have John Tom, Ari Ray, all over your son, and it's a dancehall crowd, and you have whole heap of man and whole heap of people. Hard for control. Tedious work. But with Saturday night, you have a very disciplined set of people. Beres come and the people in all them tent and them a drink and them a reason, and the vibes, the atmosphere backstage is sweet, great. So there's not a lot of people in these areas. So it's easy to say, please, everyone who comes with an artist, please find their respective tents, right? Because there is a security detail that is coming through shortly, and we need to keep these walkways clear. That was the request. When Babyface came, we timed the transportation that was bringing him to drop off, and when it was like 5 minutes away or 10 minutes away, we made the request, and a security team did a full sweep, and people them who come with the artists, them went in them, they go in them tent, and some of them went over here to watch the show. Now, it was clear, Beres didn't come off of stage yet. By this time, Beres was on stage. So Beres now, Babyface team are in his tent, in their respective tent. They were in their tent, because they have to keep the way clear for Beres as well. So we never keep people out of so for when Beres come off stage. We keep it clear because they'll say, yo, Ronnie look nice when it's clear and empty and the artists can move more freely. Let's keep it that way and don't let nobody come back around here. Because who around here is the people who are supposed to go up on stage at a respected time. So we never open back this gate and letting back people to come like that. We make it stay closed, people was okay staying over there. Because them still get to see the show. Them still get for drink. And them know so for them artists not up on the stage yet. So there's no need to stress about going around here. So Beres came off stage, went to his tent. Beres in there chilling. And because intention time I'm go media. We go media. So this is Beres's route. Beres went here. Probably I'm going to tent and go meet. You can go media for us? Okay. So Beres, this is Beres' route. He went here, went into this area, and went into this big media tent here. So this is where all media was conducting interviews. This is where Beres was. Babyface them was in them tent at that time. There was like a 30 to 40 minute band change. 30 to 40 minute band change. This area remained clear. When Babyface ready to go up on stage, they were whisked by our Sumfest personnel and his security detail. They moved very fast. So said, so done. They moved very fast. They don't stop and say hello to he, she, or the old lady. Straight to Backstage. The stage side right now, so to go up on the stage. See? That gate of them got through. To go up on the stage. Babyface up there work, everything Backstage still remain clear. By that time, Beres came, He did his media interviews. Them can't have Beres in there over an hour, you know. Because Beres is a man that will go back to chill and just work for nearly an hour. You understand me? Runners are still empty. These passageways are still empty. The same passageway where the security detail of Babyface asked to be cleared based on movement. We kept it clear. And Beres came back to his tent right here at tent number 2, and he was there chilling and reasoning with them people. Because Beres reason with them people, them live like a family. He was very comfortable and cool. Babyface was working, doing them show, it was fine. By the time Babyface would come off a stage, it was 5 because they say at this song, at what was one Whitney Houston song or one Whitney Houston song with themselves to identify with say. When they hear this Whitney Houston song, we're coming off the stage in 4 to 5 minutes. So we hear the Whitney Houston song. We sent to Beres' tent to ask him, are you gonna come out now? Because if you're gonna come out now, we want to be able to hold Babyface's team right here. So don't make them come through this gate and allow you, Mr. Beres, Hamond, chairman of the board, to leave and exit this area because both teams are huge. So Beres set him cool. He's not go and chill. So we hear the Whitney Houston song, Babyface doing thing song, Babyface doing thing. We never wrap up in exactly 5 minutes. It did take a little longer. Probably 10 minutes or so. And in that time, it's like Beres changed his mind and said ready, right? So Beres ended up leaving before Babyface. Babyface was not going to come and go back to his tent. He was going to head straight to his vehicle and leave because his bus was the last one to arrive. So his vehicle was right here. But because Beres said he never ready, we allowed Babyface vehicle to stay there. When Beres was ready, before Babyface, Beres Hamond leave and even went into Babyface's van by mistake because he thought that was his. And he had to come out and walk. He walked. He never have no problem. Come out and walk to his one because he changed his mind and said, I'm ready now. Beres left. By the time Beres leave out, here was Babyface them coming. They almost collided. But they didn't. It was fine. Both of them leave out, one behind each other. That was done. No. 10 or 15 minutes prior to that now. This is the reason why I put Niger Boy sticker right here. Remember now, Niger Boy's tent is the closest to the stage. It is the closest to the common area in the backstage, and it is the closest to the media tent. Anybody who can do much more, to break this down for me. How long Niger Boy perform for? Niger Boy performed for 25 minutes. He got off the stage. There was how long was the band change for Beres? 30 minutes. Niger Boy went to this media tent. 30 minutes of band change for Beres was going on during that time. Beres took the stage after that 30 minutes and performed for how long? Performed for 45 minutes. How much that? 75 minutes, right? When Beres exit and went to the media tent, Niger Boy was still around there in the media tent, right? How long was Babyface's band change? 40 minutes, 110 minutes that. Since Niger Boy came off the stage and is in the media tent, 110 minutes. How long?
Alright, my peeps. So that is it. You have to try make sense of the nonsense right there so and say,
okay. So
what go down. Overall, Sumfest was a blast. You don't know Niger Boy, big up yourself. Don't know enough of the artists, most of the artists them work good. Then, and everything nice, so you don't know. Skatta come clear the year. We don't have one backstage. So that is it. Then, big up on yourself. Yeah, man, second chance. We out.
So he was basically in this president for 2 hours, say 2.5 hours. To play it safe. Niger Boy and his team, when they came off the stage, they went into this tent and was between here and this tent doing interviews for nearly 2.5 hours. Nothing is wrong with that because a good management wants his artists to do as much interview, especially after a stellar performance, because Nige Boy shelled the show. The presentation was awesome. You got Dr. Love or whoever put that together, and they did an awesome job. So, of course, they want them to get as much interview in as possible. They were back there for nearly 2.5 hours. These tents are not supposed to be left open waiting for an artist for more than how long? More than a half hour, but they have up to an hour or an hour and 20 minutes. Because when another artist comes, the tent will be assigned to them. It's a Saturday night, so the tent was still free. Not a dancehall night, we have a whole heap of dancehall artists, so we have to in and out quickly and switch up the tent there. The tent was still free for Night Boy. We never give away the tent. However, the fact that they were in this media tent for 2.5 hours, they took it upon themselves to stay in that media tent for that duration to soak up the interviews, which is, nothing is wrong with that. But when you make a decision like that, and you come to this gate now and ready to go into your tent, and our security get details and information to say, hold this place for the next 10 minutes because we need to get Beres Hamond team out, and we need to get Babyface team out because they're ready. But Beres team was ready at the same time. So don't open this here and let in nobody, because it's not Nige Boy and Dr. Love alone coming through. It's a whole team. Remember, they have one big robot with tall or 10 feet tall, and they have dancers. It's a whole team. Don't open this gate yet. So we have to keep the gate closed for 10 minutes. I saw Dr. Love around the gate cursing, shouting on top of his voice, after he did 2.5 hours in the media tent, soaking up all the interviews, which he had all the right to do. But if you have to wait 10 minutes right here, so based on protocol to make this thing move with ease, after your artist get Reggae Sumfest platform to come damage the place, right? I don't see why you're supposed to take the social media and a cuss out Sumfest team. So we are the worst. You did a stellar show and nobody ever stopped the artist from delivering his show. That's supposed to be your main concern. Nige may be the biggest artist in the next couple of weeks or next couple of months. However, Reggae Sumfest is still a huge platform that caters to his people. Do not turn good people into enemies because of your ego, Bridget. As a manager, you're supposed to be the one to calm the artist down and not to infuriate the artist to make enemies. A good manager, look at what he's getting and weigh it with the cons and say, no man, you get for showcase my artist and do a stellar performance, I get for soak up the media tent for nearly 2.5 hours. We by ourselves, we did every interview with them, probably about 40 media personalities in here now. From RE, TV, TVJ, Entertainment Report, On Stage, all of them in this. So you did the right thing by soaking it up, isn't it? But when you come back here, so, and you're supposed to wait 10 minutes, don't complain and make it look like some Sumfest are the worst. All of this thing take months of planning, months to execute. Don't make the thing look like it's a little dance you keep around the road just because of a social media to make your voice heard. And these are the things that happen. People don't know the details of what takes place behind these areas. Jamaicans don't understand we get away a lot when we have these areas crowded with people. And we still provide this area for them to crowd up and watch the show. They choose to crowd up this area same way. And anytime we try to put our foot down and say, please stay in your respective tent, keep these walkways clean, crowd up over here so you can go watch the show. We're not putting no rules on over here, so it is still a problem. If the fire team come and see people in this passageway, they can shut down Reggae Sumfest. So while they try discipline or make people, the few people around here adhere to the show, they are jeopardizing 20,000 people out front. We pay them money to come and enjoy a festival. Enough of them not pay to come in because them are roll the artists and them get a free band. But them are the quickest run to social media and chastise the show. When you have 20,000 people out front, I jump on and enjoy themselves and I drink and I love the culture and I be respectful to the culture and I adhere to the rules. You have one artist or something that go on to him like him, go up on social media and try to bring down the show. When you have 50 artists who work the same night on this big stage and spread the ministry of reggae and dancehall to the world, do them interviews and get paid, and it's all good. But when you have one person with all 600,000-700,000 followers, you know, because we know negativity go. Alright, now preach to relatives. Amen. Hallelujah. As I'm saying, when you have one person with 500,000-600,000 followers have an issue, they don't choose to come and talk it over with the Reggae Sumfest team. You know what them do? They turn on them phone and then go to social media and then spew hate and spew negativity. When you have 20,000 paid patrons enjoying the show that we provide. It don't make no sense. So we don't want to get up every day and address negativity. We don't want to get up every day and choose somebody come online and say something we are addressing. The only reason why we are addressing this now is because that person chose to mention the chairman of the board, who is Beres, in spew of negativity.
Well, as you hear it, my peeps, Skatta come and set the record straight. That's how him say my point out. We don't know if I saw it go still. Because that's a film side of the story. We want to hear with Dr. Love, so we might talk about Dr. Love, of course. But we're going to take it for that right now and see. So, we're going to keep on watching and see what's going on with that drama. Your character develop into a big controversy story. Yeah. So, we'll big up on yourself and a subscriber. And we out. Second chance. Subscribe. We out.